perfect. Today we all are in the data analytics sessions. So what is data? So may I know like what is data? So data is what? Data is nothing but information. Data is nothing but informations. So why this data analytics is on trend nowadays? Why this informations to the business is very important nowadays in every businesses? So this is very important to understand. And what is data analyst and what is data analytics, right? So there are different terminologies. So we will discuss all these things. Analyst, right? And the next one, data. And the next one is data analysis. Right, so this is very important for us to understand what is data analyst, what is data analytics, and what is data analysis. So first we'll start with the analysis thing. What is this analysis refers to? Analysis refers to exploratory data analysis, in the sense exploring of the data, right? Exploring, it might be any kind of data. If we are reading it, so if we are exploring the data, in the sense, if we are reading whatever it might be the product based, it might be the healthcare sector, it might be the aviation, banking, finance, or any internal data, it might be the performance review. So what we will do, we will analyze with the past to present, right? So this is called as data analysis. In the sense, analyzing, reading of the data is known as analysis. It can be put it in a Google answer like, it is a process of it is a process of analyzing the data is called as data analysis. And the next one. So here, what is data analytics, right? So data analytics is a process of converting of all the raw data into the meaningful insights. Is called as data analytics. So I'll just write it out. Converting the raw data into raw data into meaningful insights. What is this insights called as? Can anyone tell what is this insights?
Like visualization, like reports.
No. Yes. The reports are different. Whatever the data you have, you'll be put it that into the visualization form. That is completely different. Insights means you as a data analyst, what you observe from the data. In the sense, the ideologies, whatever the ideology gets for the data analyst is called as a insights. So suppose now, let us take an example. You are working with some of the marketing team and you have a marketing data. And in that data, you found that there is a profits during the festival season. Okay. So while analyzing, you found that why the sales are increasing frequently. So it is due to the offers, or it is due to the discounts. It is due to the festival seasons offer, or else maybe the brand awareness are more and marketing is going good and people are interested in it. So these are all what? These are all the components and the matrix of the insights what you see over here in the data, right? So this is some of the example. Insights are nothing but observations done by the data analyst is called as a insights. Okay, so to generate insights, what are the tool we have to learn? The first and foremost, we have to learn with the Excel, okay, the spreadsheet, and the database you have to learn MySQL. Why? Because to fetch the data from the storage or the warehouses. And Power BI we have to learn because we have to make the visualizations. And also along with that, the Python programming language. So here it is breakdown into again the further parts. One is Pandas library, right? Pandas, NumPy, Matplotlib, and Seaborn. So what are these? These are the libraries we have to be proficient with to learn and to do the analysis in the data set. Okay, so this is very, very, very important. What it is? Pandas library, matplotlib. Pandas, why we use it for? It is used for the data cleaning purpose. And why NumPy is used for? For statistical calculations and also the mathematical calculations and operations we can do with the NumPy. And matplotlib and Seaborn are used for the visualizations, right? So the next one. So this is about the data analytics. So if anyone asks you what is data analytics, you just tell that data analytics is a process of converting the raw data into the meaningful insights by using the various tools and technologies like Excel, MySQL, Power BI, NumPy, and also the Python. Right. Along with that, it would be added benefits if you learn Git and also GitHub and AWS cloud. That too in the services of analytics, everything. Analytics. So here in the cloud AWS analytics, what all it includes? It includes S3 bucket, Athena, Redshift, and also the QuickSight for visualization. All these things comes under the data analytics only. So now we have to understand what is this data analyst will do. Okay, he's a person, data analyst. Data analyst is a person. Okay, is a person who deals with data analysis and data analytics, both analysis and analytics. So this is very important. You have to understand what is data and who is data analyst and what is data analytics and what is data analysis, right? So any doubts in this? Right? So why we need this? The next question arises, why we need this analytics? So to make the better decisions, right? Decision making for organizations, and it helps in reducing of the cost, right? And it helps in effective use of resources, right? So these are all some of the benefits of using data analytics in the real-time industry. So they know the exact position of the organization to understand the exact position of the business out of market. Okay, so this is enough. Okay, so why we need this? This is the second slice. And we have to understand that there are the types of data analytics. Okay, so here we go. The next topic is types of data analytics. So what are the types we are having? So here we have descriptive data analytics, diagnostic, data analytics, predictive data analytics, and then we are having prescriptive data analytics. So these are all the types of data analytics we are having. One is prescriptive. So we'll break down each and everything with an example. See, descriptive data analytics are nothing but if an analyst who works with the historical data of the same organization is called as descriptive analytics. Suppose for an example, you have to compare the trend analysis of past 4 years. So what you'll do, you'll get the data from within the organizations for particular sales or a purchase or any kind of data. So you'll analyze it and you will see the trend analysis for the coming days, right? So this is called as descriptive data analytics. And what is this diagnostic? So here I'll write it as a history, historical data. For history I'll write, or past data. Dealing with the historical data or past data, I can write it out. So what is diagnostic? In the sense, finding the reason. So what happened, why happened, when did it happen? So like that. So if you are creating a questions for that, right, that is called as diagnostic data analytics. And what is this predictive data analytics? Basically, predictive data analytics are nothing but we are predicting the future, right? So we are predicting the future. After knowing the reason, what would happen in the next, right? So analyzing the future. So once you decide the future, you have to make some precautions for that, right? So whatever you do, the ideology that you have to put into an action. An action is called as a prescriptive data analytics. Got it? So these are the types of data analytics. And we have here types of data. Okay, types of data. So what is this types of data here? In the types of data we are having, one is qualitative data and quantitative data, right? So qualitative in the sense it is non-numerical data. Okay. So, and this is numerical data. Example, any value which can be countable in terms of number is called as numerical data or quantitative data. And any data which cannot be counted in the number in terms of the numerical data is called as qualitative data. Okay. So this is the difference between these two. And yeah. So any doubts till now? So are we there, everyone? So Avinash, Gaurav, Prabha, Rahim, Raviteja, Rupan Das, Sambir, Sridevi. So please confirm with yes or no.
Ma'am, can you please explain prescriptive data analytics again?
Sorry, this one.
Ma'am, prescriptive data analytics.
Okay. Prescriptive is nothing but, see, so here in the descriptive, what we will be doing, so we will be analyzing the historical data, right?
Ma'am,
So
ma'am, prescriptive, last one.
Yeah. I'm coming one by one. So see, so just imagine that you are dealing with the historical data. That is the reasons for that in the diagnostic data. What happened in the past, when it happened, why it happened, that one. Okay. So after knowing the reason, you know the reason. So easily you can forecast the future. That is by the predictive analysis, you can forecast what would happen in the future by knowing the reason, by knowing the reason in the past, right? So once you know this, so you will analyze the thing, right? You will predict. So here we can write as predictions. Whatever you make the prediction, suppose you want to, increase the size of production or increase the size of, something, advertising, increase the, whatever the remedy you find out for that particular problems, what the organization is facing, that phase you'll put it into an action. You bring that increasing the size of the production into life. Increase the price of the, advertising, you'll be putting that to a live, in the sense you make that into an action. The ideas, whatever you predict, that will be into an action. That is called a prediction. Prescriptive. Yeah. Now you got it.
Yes, ma'am, got it.
Types of, again, we have to understand here what is the applications, where all this application of the data is done. Application of data analytics. See, data is everywhere. no organization lives without data. Okay. So data can be applicable for IT industry, IT sector, and non-IT sector. Okay, IT sector and non-IT sector both has a demand. So what are the areas it covers? It covers of healthcare, it covers of retail industry, it covers of e-commerce, right? It covers of educational and all performance review. So we can call it as in the HR domain and finance, right? Finance and banking. So and so on. So everywhere the data is there, and the data is applicable for all these industries. So there is no restrictions. It comes again under the logistics, right? Supply chain, and so on. Everywhere we will be having the data over here, right? So this is the applications of it. Don't worry if you are from IT or non-IT sector. So you will be getting to this position, the data analytics positions, very easily after expertising all these tools. So we'll understand what are the tools and technologies which is required for. Suppose, so here I'll just break you down with the syllabus part, what we are going to learn over here. See, first phrase, it starts with the data collection. And the second phrase we are going to learn with the data preparation, that is nothing but data cleaning. Right? And it is also called as data wrangling or data munging. Right? So these are the alternative names, what we can call it for the data cleaning, wrangling and munging. Okay. So, and here the step 3 goes to the insights generation. As I told you, what are the observations you make with the data? So you have to put it across in the real time. And also you have to put it into the visualizations. Whatever the data you create, you have to add that in the visualizations format, right? So here, so again, we are dealing with the projects. Okay. Hope you have been went through with the DURGASOFT, the syllabus link. The same thing over here, we have designed it in the notepad. See, the projects, what we are learning here, all the domains for each topics, we will be learning with this particular thing. Along with that, the tools and technologies, one is healthcare, banking, finance, educational sector, HR analytics, and e-commerce, right? So what all it comes. So in the healthcare, it depends on the locality testing, right? So it depends on the, the patients and the preferences, and it depends on the hospitality, what we are having within the healthcare. So all these analysis will comes under the healthcare sector. In the banking sectors, again, about the customer satisfactions, all those things comes under the banking sector. In educational sector, demand for the courses, demand for the students, the satisfactory levels, and the analysis of the training and the teacher analysis, all this will be done in the educational sector project. Okay. And here we are having the HR analytics. In that, we'll be learning what is retention, what is iterations, what is reiterations, and what is the performance review, right? So all these things will comes under the HR analytics. When it comes to the e-commerce one, so we will learn product-based customer service, and also with the pricing details with the locations and the demand and supply. Okay. So these all are the, sub-partitions what we are going to learn over here in this project. And add on to this, so here what are the tools we are going to learn in this particular curriculum? This is very important, right? So the first one is spreadsheet, that is Excel, database MySQL, programming language we are learning, focusing more in Python with the libraries called as Pandas, NumPy, Matplotlib, and Cpon. So here visualizations tool we are learning with the Power BI, and also we will prepare an Excel dashboard, right? So an ETL tool. ETL means what? Extract, transform, and load. So here we are learning with Power Query. And here the cloud analysis, we are learning the AWS, that is pay-as-you-go model. So here we will cover S3, Athena, right? We are covering Athena. QuickSight we will do. Okay. And along with that, we'll try with glue as well. Okay, glue is nothing but it is again an ETL tool. So it helps us to, clean and prepare the data. So along with that, so we are learning here version control systems, that is Git and GitHub. So what is Git? Git is nothing but it is a local repository. And what is GitHub? GitHub is a remote repository where we will be using that as a tracking system for storing of all the source code, whatever we write for the data cleaning, right? So this is the one of the important thing what we learn here. And yeah, as I mentioned you, data wrangling is nothing but the data cleaning. And data mining is nothing but whatever the cleaned data we use for the analysis is called as a data mining. Okay, for visualizations, Power BI is there. Why Python is required? See, so Sambit, yeah, for visualizations, you can use the Python, but for data preparations and all, you have to learn the programming language. Why? Because in Excel, you can clean the data, but not in the largest size, right? So the largest data you can't clean in the Excel. So that's why you have to learn the programming language, that is with the Python. What are the libraries you have to be expertise in? One is with the Pandas library and the second one is NumPy. Matplotlib and Seaborn are, can be integrated to the visualizations in the programming language. Okay, so this is the one thing. And yeah, so here we go. So in the Excel, so from introduction to in-depth, we will be learning along with the Excel dashboard. So here MySQL, so I had just written in brief. So you can check with the whatever the syllabus part we are having in the website, you can go through with that. So don't worry if you are a beginner or entry level. So this course will help you a lot because it starts from the beginning, in the sense from introduction to advanced level. So everything we'll be learning out here. So whatever it is required for the data analysis for you. So I think here we are having up to freshers where we are having in this call, and we have like 2 years of experience, 5 years of experience students who are attending the demo. So you can opt the same roles and responsibilities in your current, and also if you don't have an experience, you can add it in your project list. And also whatever you do the project, it need to be deployed via Kaggle or via GitHub repositories. So it will be added a benefit for your profile for the shortlisting in the interview rounds. Okay. So the third tool, the Python. So these are the, the things what we learn. So again, so here the ETL tool, the Power Query, all the concepts of the Power Query are listed over here. So day by day, we have to learn all those things. And here the Power BI again. See, these are the tools. So I'll just share the documentations once the sessions are started. Okay, so here the AWS is completely optional for you all. So if you are learning all the on-premises tool, then cloud is optional. So if you are keen interest about the cloud to learn, so we can learn that in brief overview of all the tools in the upcoming sessions, right? So, and again, so here, this is very important, the Git and the GitHub, right? Setting up features, ignore files, git ignore, and working with the branches and the basic commands. So, right. So these all are very important to store our source code of the data cleaning and the automations of the data, right? So then, yeah. So these are the overview of the syllabus. I'll just show you with the Excel as well. Okay. Right. So here, the duration of the course will be 45 days to 60 days it extends, right? And Okay, may I know what will be the class timings and the durations? Yeah, the class timings will be from 8 o'clock to 9 o'clock PM IST. And these are the syllabus. I'll just give you the URL of the syllabus in the chat box. You can have an access of it. Okay, so here, yeah, I just give it to you in the chat box. So, okay, we have Q&A sessions over here. Okay, what is the difference between Tableau and the Power BI? Yes. So here the difference between Tableau and the Power BI are nothing but, so basically Tableau is also visualizations tool. Power BI is also visualization tool. So it is nothing but a competitive tool for the visualizations. Both are business intelligence. All right. So both are business intelligence tools only. So the navigations part, it differs. And also here, the large data set we can deal with both the side, and it can be integrated with all the devices. So these are the differences between Tableau and the Power BI. And yeah, so may I know what is the class time and the durations again? So one more time, the class timings are 8 PM to 9 PM IST timings, and the durations are 45 days to 65 days. And add on to this, so once the courses are completed, so we'll be providing you the resume building assistance as well. So I'll guide you how to build a resume, and will share you the templates of the resume, how you have to use for the data analytics professionals to get into the job very easily. And also we'll be giving you the interview questions as well. Okay. So, and I was passed in 2018. I have 4 years of experience into teaching field. After completion of this course, yes. So here, Rupandas, hence you are in the teaching domain, so you can have. So basically, you'll be dealing with all the students' data, right? So anyway, you will be preparing all the
Yeah.
yes, so all the informations of the students. So you can go with the educational data analytics domain, so that you'll be having a lot of opportunity.
Because my designation is ma'am vocational teacher ma'am currently. So is it
Sorry.
possible to get into this field?
Sorry, your voice is not audible, Rupandas.
Yeah, I am saying that my current designation is vocational trainer. So can I
Okay.
move that this field ma'am after completing this course?
So no issues. If you are a trainer, analytics, the data you deal with the students, right? So what is the
Yeah.
basically your roles and responsibilities includes?
Like that is I am providing the training like vocational ma'am means ICT related project ma'am.
Sorry, your voice is breaking.
Hello.
Yes.
Hello.
Yes.
I am providing the training to the student soft skill also vocational training ma'am.
Okay, no issues, Rupandas. You can present your profile as an educational data analyst. In the sense, you deal with the data of the students, and you analyze the behavior of the students, and you report how many training you have done, like that. So like in that domain, we can structure your resume, and you can get into that analytics section.
Oh, okay. My experience will be count ma'am.
Yeah, it will count. Obviously, it will count. You have 4 years of experience, then it has to count, right?
Okay, but my designation is different na ma'am.
No, designation, yeah, but you can add it in your roles and responsibility also. Along with that, you have been worked as an analyst, right?
Okay.
Yeah. So this
Okay
is
ma'am.
how
I
you
got
have
it.
to
Got
locate
it.
your
Thank-
role. Yes.
Okay.
So PDF by end of the lecture. Yes, once the sessions are started, so hence it is a demo sessions. So we'll be starting with the real time. So I think in next weekdays, so the sessions will get started. Along with that, we can share with all the documentations in the Google Drive, and so also the recordings will be available for you. So you can have an access of the recordings more than 6 to 1 year, 6 months to 1 year. Okay, class timings is yes, 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. IST. And ma'am, DAX Power BI is there in the course. Yes, of course, it is there in the course. I have shared you the link, so you can check with that. And also, can you provide the real-time projects? Yes, we'll provide you the real-time projects only. And also, we'll provide you the assignments as well, so you have to perform. Classes starts next week. Yes, so these 3 to 4 days, it will be a demo sessions. So where all the students will gather in the demo classes and who are the registered students. So based on that, the management will give you the things, right? So we can start with the next Monday. And ma'am, too much chapters we can cover in 65. Yes, so we can cover it in 65 days. So do you have any other questions? Yeah. So Gaurav, can you provide the placement supports? So I can guide you on the resume preparations and to get the interview calls. But you have to prepare a lot, whatever I teach and whatever the questions I give, you have to do the hard work so that you can be able to answer all the questions, all the technical questions asked by the interviewer. So as soon as the resume is built, so it will be built in such a way that you'll be getting the calls for the particular domain what you have been applied for. Right? So next questions. Can you provide the placement support? Placement support, the DURGASOFT management, I think they are completely based out of learning LMS platform. So they doesn't provide the placements, but they focus on the learning aspects. The benefit is you'll be getting the interview opportunity like the resume building part. So once it is done perfect, so you'll be getting the calls. We did Oracle, Power BI, and yes, educational analyst, implementation analyst, everything is on demand, Pandas. Actually, I have completed the Oracle from Moodle and learning Power BI from there. So because of I can apply for data analyst. Yeah, so if you are you are proficient with Power BI and also the Oracle, so then it is well and good. Along with that, for analytics, we required the data fetching from the SQL, MySQL. If you are good at writing the queries and also writing the DAX functions, you are good at that. So you can start applying for the positions with the Power BI. And along with that, parallelly, you can learn the tools like Excel, Python, right? Pandas, NumPy, all the libraries, which will be helpful for you. And Git and GitHub, AWS tools. So yeah. Okay, fine then. So tomorrow also we'll be having the demo sessions. So please do connect tomorrow also. We'll learn some practical things of the data analytics and the real-time projects, how it works. So tomorrow we'll discuss regarding the same. right? So do you have any other questions? You can ping it out, so we'll clarify and we can wind up. Offer one-on, yes, I'm open to offer one-on-one guidance and any projects during the course. Yes, we'll be giving, so as I mentioned you the project list, every project will be learning it over here. All are real-time projects. So. So fine then. So yeah, so we will connect tomorrow at the same time, 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. And we'll discuss regarding the same thing. We'll continue with the sessions, right? So project based on both. So it will be based on Power BI and also the Python, Excel dashboard, and SQL also the integrations of it. Everything combination will do. No MongoDB. It's a structured database, not unstructured. Yeah. Okay then. So thank you so much for everyone for joining the session. So we'll connect same time with the different topics, right? So thank you so much. Yeah. So thank you all. It was really very good interactive sessions with you all. So yeah, we'll connect tomorrow. Bye-bye.